So I made a trash ass video. Basically, I was watching around on YouTube and whatever, middle of the night because insomnia and my thoughts are spiraling. And I watched an Alflo Media video about how he discovers new music, and he showed this algorithm thing where you just put in a few different artists you like, and then it spits out a few suggestions. So I did that. I put in Kendrick Lamar, Denzel Curry, and JPEG Mafia because those are my top three right now. And the first suggestion it gave me was Red Veil, which, if you don't know who Red Veil is, he's this 16-year-old who, honestly, listening to his song Wait for the first time, made me literally contemplate quitting rap, because it's like, how the fuck is this kid doing this? And then the more that I've listened to it, the mix is very, very muddy, and it's not as impressive as it was at first. So that's why I didn't listen to his full mixtape or album or whatever. But the second suggestion it gave me was Unusual Demont, or Demont, or I don't know how the fuck to say his name, so I'm just gonna call him Unusual. So the first track I listened to was Vanta, because that's the first thing that comes up when you go onto his YouTube channel. There's a music video and everything. I was blown away. Like, at first I thought it was just this, like, underground pop whatever band with, like, really, really, really fucking cool, original, very inventive lead singer. I'm pretty sure it's just this one guy. I think. Don't quote me. I think it's just this one guy. And it is so fucking good. I don't know how many times I had to say that to get it across to you guys that you need to check this guy out. This is an 8-track EP, which I thought was an album, but it's an 8-track EP. This is an 8-track EP about the different hues of a relationship. I don't know what I didn't understand about that my first time listening to this, but as you can see from my original thing, there's clearly a color theme going on with this album, with titles like Vanta, Ivory, Gold, Amber, Pine, Purple, Daffodil, Blush. And I don't know what the point of it is, because it doesn't go from like dark to light or anything. I was pretty fucking ignorant. But let's talk about each track individually, just so I can give my different thoughts about everything. Vanta, the opening track, honestly doesn't fit with the rest of the tracks here. It's really, really good, and a really, really good intro to his music. I just feel like it's out of place, because you have this epic, grand opening. The rest of the EP is not that same feel, but then again, it's just an EP, not an album. This track is like a very, very bitter look at your ex, who is now with this other guy, who is so much worse than you. Like, he doesn't care. He just doesn't care about her. But it's whatever, I guess. This track, the vocals are really, really good. I was a little worried at the intro, but then that first chorus hits, and it's like, oh my god. Then you get to the second track, Ivory, which is a complete switch from everything else in the project, and the second the vocals hit, I'm just gonna play it. You turn into the worst of I held on to every broken spot. I wish I never told you why I feel so lost to this. Your head still stained with colored dust. Then track 3, you have Gold, has this really, really cool little dance beat. It's alright. The rhymes feel a little contrived, but I mean, his voice just carries the song. Like, he doesn't have the most amazing range in the world or whatever. His voice has so much emotion and personality in it. He could probably just sing monotone and I'd be so fucking invested in this guy. And then track 4, you have Amber, which is his most popular song. Honestly, my least favorite song on the EP. I think it's the most popular because it sounds the most normal here. I personally can't get behind this elevator music. His vocals are still nice throughout it, at least his background vocals. I find his main vocals to be a little boring. Because, like, he'll sing, like, a line or two, and then repeat, like, the last word of it or something. Like, I know there are other songs that do that, I just can't think of any at the moment. Okay, never mind. Looking at the lyrics here, he repeats the entire line. Pine is okay to me. There's not anything like that draws me into it. It's just kind of filler on the 7-8 track EP. I don't know. It's okay. Like, it feels like one of the songs on Weeknd's Beauty Behind the Madness that I wouldn't play back. Not because it's bad or anything. It's good. It just has nothing special about it. I could take this song off the project and I wouldn't be missing anything. It just has lyrics like, looks like I lost my favorite time. See, you've been on the mind. I've been seeing gray lights, caught inside your gray lines. Let me talk to you in straight lines. Nothing special. Now, honestly, I feel like I haven't been talking enough good stuff about this project for the last few tracks, but I promise this is a really fucking good project. And it picks up again after this 2-track run of mediocrity. You get Purple. Ain't no time to wait it. You'll lose all your patience. Jesus Christ, I love this song. Where do I even start with this? Like, this is one of the most seductive tracks I have ever listened to. And then track 7, we get to what I think is the emotional peak of the album. EP. What I think is the emotional peak of the EP. My favorite track, Daffodil. Oh my god. It has this really, really nice, serene sung hook. And then these rap, spoken word verses in between them. And honestly, it just feels so fucking sincere and, like, heartfelt that you can't help but revel in this emotion he feels for this girl. With the lyrics on here, you can just tell he wants it to work with this girl. Like, shout out to Greece, they made it work. See, when it's you and me, summer's the worst. We went to a function, your ex was there. And not to make assumptions, but you would stare. I mean, it's only fair. I'm here for a month, and he was there for 2, so I'm the runner-up. That shit hit hard as fuck for me. Like, in a relationship, once it ends, you start to question, did it mean as much to the other person as it did to you? Because, like, they've been in longer relationships, and, like, did that 1 month mean shit to them when they've been in a 1-year relationship? And I don't know if I've said it, but this hook... Don't you be afraid, I'm not here to stay. Then we get to the very, very lush outro, Blush. That main synth melody kind of sounds a little cheap, but like, God, this song is so ethereal. Go out to her, prepare the show for me. You ain't the bed when no one else is around. I thought that you would need some... Like, how could you not listen to that and be instantly in love with this artist? This entire EP just radiates emotion. From happiness to heartbreak to lust. I fucking relate, and I love this project with everything in me. Yes, there are a couple dips in the quality, but they're not bad tracks by any means. They just are okay tracks, and that feels so wrong on this project, but it is his debut EP. Let me say that again. This fucking good-ass project is a debut EP. If he's gonna put out stuff like this more, I'm gonna be a big-ass fan. Like, I am already in love with this project. 9 out of 10, sticking with that score. This project is so fucking good. If you don't listen to it, you're a piece of shit. Don't you be afraid, I'm not here to stay.